Happy Saturday, all my fellow brothers and sisters in doll. It's me, your buddy Donnie again, with another doll review, and as always, telling it like a TI is. The last video I made was about a very, very special lady who left an indelible print with her music, with the joy she spread, and well, yes, her good looks. Very, very beautiful and talented lady named Yola Polastry. If you're a Peruvian child who grew up in the 70s or 80s or even the 90s, because I understand her show went off the air in the mid 90s, 94, I believe. That's when her show went off the air. But her heyday was the late 70s and, of course, the unforgettable 80s. In a previous video, I mentioned and showed two of the Yola Polastry Barbies that were made by Basa, Peru's equivalent to Mattel. And in this video review, I'm going to show you a complete custom. This doll was not made by Basa in Peru, okay, and neither was her outfit. I wish they would have released a Barbie doll wearing this beautiful, very 70s looking ensemble, okay, Navidad con Yola, Christmas with Yola. It's I have the record and I have the CD, and I have to tell you the sheer joy that this lady brought, not only to me but to every Peruvian little boy and girl who ever saw her on TV or had the fortune of seeing her performing live in one of her concerts. She really, really, really brightened our lives. I have heard countless testimonials, if you will, where adults, now in their 30s or 40s, okay, talk about how Yola's show was not only the highlight of their day, but the only joy in their lives. Some children had very, very difficult childhoods, okay, due to poverty, problems with their parents, divorce, alcohol, drugs, all kinds of abuse and neglect. Horrible, truly horrible, horrible childhoods. But as horrible as some children's childhood were, again, when they came home from school, okay, in the afternoons, I believe her show would air around 5 or 6 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm not sure. Yeah, 5 or 6. But I do recall it being weekdays, Monday through Fridays. Yolita, as many of us affectionately call her, was and still is an amazing performer. Okay. Perhaps because of the times, and I can't help being biased on how wonderful the 80s were. Okay, her show, if you can watch it on YouTube, not every single episode, but many episodes have survived and are available on YouTube to watch. Her music is also available, okay, as you can see, and what I can't stress enough is just how wholesome everything about her was. Yes, she was beautiful, okay, but she was not a sex kitten by any means, okay. Her attire was very fashionable, yet wholesome, very, very wholesome. Regardless of how she may have conducted herself in her private life and personal time, regardless of that, the image, the character, the work that she performed for all of us children was absolutely mesmerizing. It was a combination of fashion, Again, her good looks. Okay, I mean, really, look at that smile. Beautiful singing, good songs, real musicians. Because again, and of course, it had an educational cut, but again, it was also very, very wholesome, emphasizing the love of family, okay, love to your parents, okay, to your community, okay, to your brothers and sisters. Again, very, very wholesome. That by today's standards, where everything is so politically correct, the show stands today. It really does. Okay, the show does not depict any type of adult themes. Okay, you know what I mean. And again, it's just very, very beautiful and truly general audiences. Yes, her target demographic was indeed children. Okay, but again, it had such a beautiful, truly safe content where it was all educational, okay? And yes, it did have a bit of a Christian bias, but it wasn't sanctimonious, and it certainly didn't beat anybody over the head. You better be Christian or you better be Catholic, or no, no, no. It wasn't anything like that. It did have, like I said, a Christian Catholic edge to it, if you will, because I don't want to use the word agenda. But again, it was all very, very, very wholesome. Okay, I recall having friends from other faiths that were not Christian nor Catholic. Okay, I remember having Jewish friends, even Muslim friends, back in Peru, who again were of different faiths, yet their parents had no problem with their children of different faiths watching this lady on TV. Because again, she wasn't aggressive, she wasn't forceful, she was gentle, kind, okay? She just happened to be a Catholic. That's all. But again, her Catholicism was never used, to beat anybody over the head with it. Again, the show was not sanctimonious or even self righteous. It was just wholesome. Just wholesome. Okay? And this is a doll that, again, was never issued because they just didn't. The only dolls that were issued were, wearing this outfit, this one, and this one. These are the only four outfits that this doll was issued wearing. Okay, now some years ago, I came across a very talented and also very difficult woman on Flickr. Okay, who made me this beautiful replica outfit. Okay, much in the style as Yola Polastri wore on her Christmas album. Okay, let me show her to you. Again, this is not a Yola Polastri doll, okay, made by Basa. No, this is actually an American Indian princess from 1995. A Barbie, which I customized with, this outfit that this woman I knew made. She charged me quite a pretty penny, and she was very mouthy and difficult. So I never worked with her again. Yes, she was very talented, but she's not the only game in town. I mean, really, there's tons of people who are just as talented, and a lot more pleasant to deal with. Anyways, again, but she did a beautiful job. Now, this is one of the easiest customs I've ever made because all I had to do was dress the doll. I also gave her a haircut. Okay, now, because this American Indian Princess Barbie, okay, because her hair is so thick and full, I have to keep this little plastic clear band over her head, okay, in order to mimic that style and keep the hair down while she's wearing, her little hat. Okay, as you notice, the superstar era head mold, okay, as an indigenous woman, totally works. The superstar face, it totally works whether she's portraying a white woman, a black woman, an indigenous woman, any ethnicity. The superstar era head mold, I would say, is ugly proof. It really is ugly proof because the features are so beautiful, so gentle, so feminine, so pretty that, again, they work with every ethnicity, with any skin tone, any hair color. Again, Superstar Barbie is truly what I would call ugly proof. Okay, it's so I made her. I had her make this outfit. Now, normally Yola would very often, have a white microphone in her show, but because this outfit, okay, it's not white, it's actually a very very light beige. Okay, if I put a white microphone in her hand, it would get lost in the outfit. So I gave her a black one. Okay, and from the photograph, you can only see up to the her hip area. So to be honest with you, I don't know if she's wearing pants or maybe it's a long skirt or a short skirt around the knees. I'm not sure, to be honest with you, because I never seen a picture of this outfit, full body, head to toe. I've only seen this picture. So when I commissioned this woman to make me the outfit, since it looks so 70s, I figured, well, maybe, she wore bell bottom pants. And that's how I commissioned her to make it. And I decided on these beige boots because, again, this was part of her look. Yola Polastri would often wear, her look was throughout the late 70s and early 80s, this peasant girl, country, western princess, okay, that was, again, very, very glamorous, very beautiful, but at the same time, she wasn't over the top glamorous. She was just beautiful, very beautiful, and she had this, girl next door type of appeal. She wasn't overly adorned. Okay, a lot of her outfits were, again, even her dress, the way she was presented, were very, very beautiful, cute, and wholesome. So let me put her little hat back on. Okay, so there she is. Okay, I have her in a metal stand, and that's pretty much all I can say about this custom and Yola Polastri. Okay, she brightened my life and so many other children's lives. Okay, and I have nieces and nephews. Well, I had nieces, and when they visit, I love to play Yola Polastri music for them. I really do, because it's not only educational, but again, it's truly, truly wholesome. Okay, compared with a lot of recent, quote unquote, television programs that present questionable subjects and questionable material that really should be handled by the parents, not some jerk on television. Anyways, I believe I have taken enough of your time. Thank you all very, very, very much. My subscriptions keep growing. Okay, I appreciate it. I love you all very, very much. Thank you for stopping by, leaving comments, and sharing, and obviously enjoying my humble little videos and little factoids and silly gibberish. Have a wonderful what's left of your Saturday. See, I just do this off the cuff in one live take. I do not have the dispose of the time to do extensive editing. So I humbly make one straight take from top to bottom, and whatever happens, happens. Again, thank you for accepting me for as I am, words and all. Ta ta for now.